Hi, good morning, everyone. Dan Hunt with the JSKA Rochester Virtual Dojo. Today is February 28th, and last day of February. We're going to be working on some elbow drills, some turning drills, and then work on our Unsu. Hopefully, I'll have a better day with Unsu this week or this day. Struggled a little bit last time when I was swapping between sensei mode and regular mode. So hopefully we'll get it squared away today. So with that, let's get started with a warm up, and thanks everybody for coming. All right, feet together, bow. All right, let's jog in place. Jumping jacks. Change your arms. Change your feet. Change your arms again. Good. Knee lifts. Quick. Out to 45. Ankles up. Up and over. Switch. Arms up and back. And from here, just turn, trying to keep your hips more square. Switch. Really just kind of getting your shoulders turned. And back, legs wide. All right, down to the middle. Over to the right. Left. Center. And roll it up. All right, easy front kicks. Start with the left hitch. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Go. Side snaps, hitch. Back kicks. Good. Left leg forward. Front leg, back leg. Hitch. Still just warming up. All right, football kicks. Swing it up, touch the toes into your hand. And switch legs, front leg, back leg. All right, football kicks. Good, let's go long. Okay, turn that back foot out, stretch the groin out. And shorten it up. Open and close the hip. Go long. Ball the foot. One arm up, one arm back. And switch. And straighten. Bend to the front. Arms to the side. Roll it up, go higher. Turn it over, bring it to the front. Working the shoulders and then down again. Again, keeping your chest is the thing that's trying to move, not your head to your knee. All right, hand up. Go the other way. Okay, stretch your groin. Really manipulate your position of your hips to try and catch all directions of the groin. And up. Okay. Open and close hips. Okay, go long. Follow the foot. One in front, one in back. And switch. Okay, bring it back, straighten. Down. Arms out. Up. Leave them high. Bring it around. And down. Again, bringing the chest to the knee, not your head. And up. Shake it out a little bit. Arm across. And back. And hip. All right, so that one that was on your hip, grab your head, put the other one behind your back, pull it sideways, looking down, bring your right shoulder back. So bringing your shoulder away from the direction you're looking on your head. And back up. All right, crossed. And back. On your hip. On that side, grabs the head, put the other arm behind your back, tilt it sideways, look down, bring your left shoulder back away from your neck, or the side you're pulling your head to. And up. All right, wrists up and down. Wrists up and down this way. Fingers toward the front. Side to side. Good, elbows up. Back fist. 2 at a time. All right, good. All right, feet together, hand bow. All right, so this elbow drill is one that Sensei Marone used to have us do at the main dojo, and I always seem to like it because it kind of gives you 6 different elbows that you can use, but each one of these requires a shift of some sort to get close to the person. Remember, elbows are a close in, so see how far this is, only like about a foot, so it's like, bro hug distance to be able to hit them with this. You can't hit them from way out here like that. Your body posture gets taken out and so on. You might as well just punch if you're going to have a longer distance. So every one of these, I want you to shift or step in and take a shorter stance by coming a little bit up as you deliver it. Okay, there's one that goes down, but Everything else is more of an upward attack. All right, so the first one, let's put our left leg forward. Okay, we're going to step in with an elbow straight up. Okay, notice my hand is parallel to my head and by the ear, and my elbow is right about even with my right eye here. All right, so here we go. Itch, knee, sun, chi, and go. Now you can have your draw hand up here, you can pull it in here. I kind of like pulling it in here because if I have a hold of them and I'm pulling them toward me, that's going to add to their energy coming this way, my energy going that way. So think of this as actually having something in it. All right, so next one, we're doing elbow up. 1. Okay. Now we're going to same elbow. So all of these are using the same elbow. So when you do your steps or turns, use the same elbow. We're going to reach over the top, slide sideways, keep it up. Okay. So from here, itch, knee. Okay, back to left leg forward. Itch, knee. Itch, knee. Itch, knee. Itch, knee. Last one. Itch, knee. Okay, so this first one, you're stepping in long and then coming up a little bit on the very end. Okay. All right, so next one. So we're going to go up 1, sideways 2, and the next one is a reach to the front and shove it backwards. We're going to be kind of in a short back stance. You could call it a neko ashidachi if you want. It's not quite as short as that, but elbow to the back of the room. Okay? And reach from here, and you can augment it here if you like, or you can have your hand up in here if you like as well. All right, stepping forward. Itch, knee, sun. All right, so notice here's where my wrist is. It's kind of like mid-chest because I want to have this right behind where my elbow is. My elbow is not down here, okay, because I can't get very deep with that. But if I go here and lift this up just a little bit, this arm becomes parallel to the ground. This here is nice and tight. I don't have to augment it, but I can if I want. But this here keeps the tension in conjunction with the elbow going straight back. There we go. Itch, knee, sun. And looking backwards as well. And again, sorry. Itch, knee, sun. Itch, knee, sun. Itch, knee, sun. All right, one more. Kind of medium or slow pace. Itch, knee, sun. All right, now let's pick it up a little bit. 1 count, all 3 of those. Itch, knee, sun. All right, good. She. Last one. Go. All right, good. So now moving on from there, we're going to go up, sideways, back. This next one is going to be a lot like the elbow in Teki Nidan, where we kind of come around and down slightly. Okay? But I'm just going to shift forward. So I'm back here this way. I'm going to shift forward. Hold on. Yeah, shift forward. Okay. I'm going to shift forward with my left leg forward and go around and slightly down at the very end. Okay. So let's go back to the elbow going backwards. Leave this hand. If you've got this hand up here, we're going to take the hand and bring it down to the fist while we come down and around. And this hand here, this part of my pinky, meaty part underneath my pinky, grabs the back side of this and pulls it into my body, and I have to turn all the way around to be able to get this to be centered. So I have a choice of going sideways with this or sideways and down. Maybe I got a hold of them and I'm coming down with it. Okay? Or they've got a hold of me maybe. Okay? Here we go. Ich, ni, san, shi. Again. Ich, sorry, ni, san, shi. Ich, ni, san, shi. Ich, ni, san, shi. All right, let's go a little quicker now. All the way to the end to get to there. Ich. Notice how short my stance is. Okay, I've got to get myself close to them so that this thing can either hit their chin or come down on their arm. All right, ready? Ich. So there's a lot of footwork going on here. San. Shi. Last one. Go. All right, good. From here, we're going to take this right hand and go up, step out, kibadachi, come down. Okay. So from here, one. Okay, and I've got this hand here as kind of a guide just to see where they're at. I've hit them here. I'm going to take their head down, take their body down, and come on the top. Now, when we were doing this with a partner, we would use this hand as a kind of protector because this elbow is really, really bony and has very little forgiveness if you go in and you really hurt somebody that way. So put your hand in there. You won't hit it that hard because you know how much it hurts. But it gives a little cushion, especially if you make, like with a partner, if you make a little bit of a cupped hand, there's a little bit of motion that can eat up some of that elbow. All right, here we go. Going forward. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. And kibadachi. Try not to let your buttocks stick out. Come down more straight. You can go even a little bit of shikodachi if you like. I kind of like that a little bit. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Allows you to get a little lower. Here we go. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. And then the palm is facing you on this one, coming down with the elbow. One more slow. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. All right. Let's go a little quicker now. Ich. E. An. He. Last one. Go. All right, good. So from here, the last one is take your right leg backwards and swing this elbow. Watch, it's like this. Swing this elbow across like that. You don't necessarily have to grab on, but you can. So you've got a choice of taking the head out with a circular motion or more of a straight in motion. I'll let you decide. You can practice both. The straight in one will be more penetrating. I think the one that goes around tends to be more jostling of the head. I think you might have seen videos from like the MMA and stuff like that where your guy is like this and he goes wham, takes the guy's head right off and knocks him out because the head gets jacked sideways. So you got a choice there. All right, here we go. That's the last of the 6 elbows. All right, here we go. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook. Okay, if you're going straight back, you could here. If you're going around, you don't need to, but you do need to bring this tight to your chest. Okay. Here we go. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook. All right, good. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, rook. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook. All right, nice and quick. All one count. Ich, ni, san, shi. Last one. Go. Right. All right, good. Let me see you guys do it. See if we got any adjustments that need to be made. Any questions while we have you do it? Miho?
I think I remember, but after this and then go, this is a 45 degree or straightly side.
Well, I think since the Marone might have had a little bit of an angle to it, but you can do it either any which way there. You don't necessarily have to step backwards or go to the 45.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah. All right, let's see. All right, left leg forward. Let's go, just start with a couple slow and then we'll pick it up. Ich, all the way. All right, good. Knee. So Peter, when you do that last one, bring your front foot backwards some to kind of put yourself in more of a nekwashidachi short stance. No, not your back foot. Bring your front foot back a little bit more. Yeah, even more. There you go. And now you've got some distance that you've covered to be able to get closer to them. Yeah. And it's a little bit easier to open and close your hips from there, right? Shorter stance. All right, here we go. A couple more. Let's do it full speed. Hitch. All right, Mijo, make sure you shift forward when you do this up and down, right? Knee. Okay, so Mijo, I'd like to see you actually shift forward with your left leg and then bring your right leg more up. So put yourself in that backwards elbow, low elbow. Yeah, there. Now shift forward with your left leg. Take a big step with it and then bring, yes. But leave this a little bit, not down here, but leave it up a little bit. Yes, right about your top of your armpit. Good. Yeah, like that. All right, here we go. Sun. All right, mark on this one that comes around in the front and then round and down. Can you do a little bit more hip rotation, kind of like the hand knee on reverse hip? Yeah, even more, a little bit more. Yeah, yeah. And bring your elbow just a little bit more towards center. There you go. Good. Yeah. First couple were kind of like out here, even with the side of your body. Definitely want to bring it inside. Yes, good. All right, here we go. Couple more. She. And last one. Go. All right, good. All right, switch to the other side. Shouldn't need a lot of drills for you got the whole outline. Now we just got to do it on the other side. All right. All right. Let's. All right. So let's go right leg forward. Step forward. Elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Itch. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Go. Rook. Make sure each time you look where you're heading. Itch. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Rook. One more slow. Itch. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Rook. All right. Nice and quick now. Here we go. All one count. Itch. Knee. Sun. She. Last one. Go. All right. All right, good. All right, get a quick drink. Come right back. We will get into some turning drills. All right, so I got to do 20 minutes. All right, we ready to go? All right, I'm going to take this off the spotlight. I think you guys can see me well enough, and you guys have been through this drill enough times to be able to manage it. Okay, so This one, we start with a step forward. That's our 180. Then we turn 90, then 180, or 90, 180, 90, 180, and you go around 9 counts, and that gets you back to the start. Okay? So I'm going to have you follow me. Okay? Step out with your left leg, down block, there's 1. Okay? Every time you're moving your right leg for the turn, it's a 90-degree turn. 2. Anytime you're moving the left leg, it's a 180-degree turn. Then 90. Then 180. Then 90.
I thought that was 90 on the left, 180 on the right, the way I remember it, but I could be wrong.
I think it's the other. So here, I'd step out. Hold on. Yeah, you are correct, Peter. Sorry. Okay, follow me again. All right, so right is 180. So we're going to step out with your left leg, 1. Now full mate, 2. Then 90, 3. Then 180, 4. 95. 186. 97. 188. 90. And you're done. Okay. Thanks, Peter. So the key to making this move or this movement's work is when you make your turns, you got to squeeze your thighs together. So if I'm making a 90 from here, I got to squeeze my thighs together and step out this way. I don't want to just step from there to there as a straight line. I want to take and squeeze and push. So if I do the first version, which is just straight line go, I'm not really able to push off of this. So I want to squeeze this, create some tension this way, and then step out. Same thing when you make your turn, squeeze your knees together, and then step back out again. So don't just bring that leg over. Okay? All right. Here we go. Again, just down block. Hirari Girambarai. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ruk. Sich. Hutch. Ku. Right? And finish. Okay, good. All right, let's add the reverse punch. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ruk. Sich. Hutch. Ku. Right? All right, good. Any questions? All right, so same pattern. Let's do agyuke. When you're making the turn, watch my turn when I do my mate. I got to bring this hand back this way so that I can deliver this agyuke. Okay? And send your left hand toward the new direction that you're going. Okay, this is very similar to Basai Dai in the way that it asks you to make those turns. Okay, so we got agyuke, turning, leaving this hand down here, and do the agyuke from there. So Peter, make sure you bring your right hand back to your right side before you do this agyuke. Okay, all right, here we go. Hirari agyuke. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Should be facing the back of the room right now. Back of the room. Back of the room. Shi. Hachi. Or Hachi and Ku, right? And again, let's go. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ruk. Sit. Hutch. Ku. Eight. All right, good. Again. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Sit. Hutch. Ku. Eight. Good. All right, let's add Gyakuzuki. All right, so same thing applies as you reach. Agyuke Gyakuzuki. Now, the challenge on this one is when you make your 90-degree turn, you have to reach with your right arm. Agyuke Gyakuzuki. So now you have to add the reach with the right arm, making the 90. All right, here we go. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Gup. Ruk. Sichi. Hip rotation. Miho, you had no hip rotation on that one. Ku. Joe. Good, yummy. All right, Peter, I got to break you of your habit. You do your rising blocks from here. Okay, I want you to bring it all the way over here. The side that you're going to do the Agyuki from, bring it up from that side. All right? And then when you do your reverse punch, do your reverse punch. Now, when you make your turn, pull that right hand to your right side. Send your left hand backwards to the back. Now turn. There you go. Now lift. Boom, boom. Yep, and punch. Good. So Agyukes are best if they're coming upwards like this. If I'm trying to lift this way, you can even tell. Put your fist here. Push down. Okay, now put your wrist here. Now push down. Very easy to push this down. A lot less energy to stop this. This uppercut has got a lot of power behind it because just the directions of the muscles and everything. Once you turn this thing over, this is only deltoids. That's all you got. This one here, you can engage chest, you can engage back, you can engage the deltoids as well, and then turn it over. Okay? All right, next one. Let's do Uchiuke. Okay? Hirari, Uchiuke, come on. Right? Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Sit. Hutch. Ku. Right? One more. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Hitch. Hutch. Ku. Right? All right, let's add reverse punch. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Sit. Hutch. Ku. Right? And back. All right, good. You guys good with that one? All right, so the last one is probably the hardest. The Sotuke. It's kind of similar to the Agyuki issue, is I need to get my arm up here as I make the turn and then step. And then as I make the turn again, I gotta rotate center and then come here. So when I'm here, everybody come following me, take the turn, squeeze your thighs together and get that arm way up. Turn more, Peter. There you go. Now make that Sotuki. No, with the other hand, mister. There you go. Okay, so watch, Peter. Come look. So I'm here. I'm going to take my right arm and bring it up here. Way back, elbow way back. Best know your right arm elbow. Yes, that one. And then step out. Okay? So, here we go. Hirari, sotuke. Ich. Knee, right arm up. San, left arm. Shi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Ku. Anyway. Now add reverse punch. Ich. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Ku. Hey. All right, good. All right. Last drill we're going to do. Actually, I think that's about it right now for the turning drills. I had another one in mind, but maybe we'll do that next week. All right, so now let's get into some Unsu. All right, so Unsu characters has it meaning cloud hands. And one of the things that's kind of unique about this one, it uses some hands that go like this and some hands that go out here like this. The idea here is I want to bring all my energy up from the floor and from the earth. And then once I get to about chin level, I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to send my hands and my energy out in tension, pretend like there's electricity coming out those palms out to the side. Okay, so it starts off feet together, hachidachi, out. Bring your arms around and down, double down block. Okay, so I'm going to go sensei mode for a little bit of this, and then I'm going to turn it around and do regular for you guys. All right, open the hands up, pointing the fingers down, coming up, breathing in. So as you open these hands, breathe in. And then you're already in when you get to here, and then start breathing out. When you get to the end of your breathe out, I want to bring these hands like I'm going to brush the sides of my legs, and these wrists are like this. It's kind of like Goju Sho with the fingertips, and I'm hitting wrists here. Okay, so from here out, step out with your right leg, hit the sides of your legs and come up. Okay, I'm in Neko Ashidachi, and I'm going to shoot this right hand down and in as I sink a little bit lower on my left leg and then come back up. Now, my right foot lands and turns slightly out. I'm going to follow that foot, make a reverse question mark. Okay, still in Neko Ashidachi, shoot this the other hand down. One more. Shoot the right hand down. All right, now to the right, Tate Shuto Fudodachi, one. I'm sorry, to the left, to the left. I forgot. And reverse punch. Mate, same thing. Two. Turn that to Zenku Tadachi on the reverse punch. To the front of the room, three. Reverse punch. To the back of the room, four. Reverse punch. Okay? And all those are done very, very fast. So there's that 36 or that 60, 90, 180 drill that we just did. We do that in this kata. Okay? All right, let's try again from the beginning. Let me put myself on the spotlight. All right, here we go. Up. Unsu. Double down block. Breathe in as you open the fingers up. Make the room bigger. And right foot forward, itch. And down. Knee, put the foot down slightly open. Draw the inverse question mark. Down again. Again. Down again. Go to your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And every one of those, I just go straight to it. I don't use a draw hand for it. It's kind of like Niju Shiho, where you're like this and the elbow leads and then goes. There's really no draw hand to that. Boom, boom, and then elbow just leads. So send the elbow first and then extend out tate shuto. All right, one more. Let's see you guys do it. All right, Unsu. Come on. All right, bring your feet together, Mark, after the initial. Yeah, there you go. So it starts in Hachidachi, and then when you bring your arms up, they come back together in Heisokudachi. Itch. Knee. Up. All right, so Mark, take your right leg and squeeze it in just a little bit harder. Yes, there you go. Knee. So Mihos and Masa, same thing. Squeeze your thighs together more. I should see no air gap. There you go, Masa. That's far and nice. Miho, good. She. Squeeze those thighs, Masa. Mark, same thing. Good. All right. Ichni. Anchi. Goruk. Sichach. All right. Should be a little bit wider, Peter, because you came from a Fudodachi, right? And all you're doing is twisting your back foot in more to make it a Zenkutsudachi. Okay. Let's go from there. All right, so I'm going to show this once going to the ground, but my hips having no meat on the side here where they've got scars, it doesn't like to be on the ground laying on its side. Okay, so this is a reverse punch facing the back of your room. Just watch once. I'm going to bend forward with my right knee. I'm going to put my hands down, left hand behind the right, and lay on the side. Elbow here, other hand here. I'm going to kick upwards and backwards, up and that way. Then I'm going to flop over, do the same thing this way. And then from here, I got to push up with both of these hands and get these legs underneath me. And double tate shuto, kibarachi, right going to the back of your room. Okay? So right going to the back of the room. All right, so let's try it. And if you don't want to go to the ground, that's fine. Kick mashigeri, 1, switch your feet, 2, and then send your right leg to the back of the room. Tate shuto. Go in both directions. And you're looking toward the back of the room. I'm sorry. You're looking toward the front of the room. My mistake. Okay, so you're going to be looking toward the front of the room when you're done. So these two first mashigeris go to the back of your room. 1. Kick. Flop it over. Kick. And then 2 tate shutos to the front of your room. Okay. Let's see again from the last reverse punch. All right. Itch. Kick. Flop it over. Kick. No, kick to the other side. Our mahasa. Kick to your back of your room. Your mashigeri. Nope, not 2 directions, same direction. And then step back out, right leg out. Yes. Go one more time. Last reverse punch. Right leg forward. Okay, itch. Oh, Peter, flop over the other way. Flop over where your groin goes to the floor, not to the ceiling. So kick first. Kick. Now flop over, groin to the floor, not the ceiling. Nope, that's groin ceiling. Yes, there you go. Keep going. There you go. Now kick. Now stand up. And then try and step out with your right leg toward me, okay? When you get to the top. All right, try it again one more time. Reverse punch. Kick. Now make your face go to the floor. There you go. Kick again. Now stand up and step out with your right leg, Peter, toward me. There you go. And looking toward me as well. All right. All right, good. Questions on that? So this is one of the katas that I really don't do anymore, only because of this major issue right here is that I can't be laying on the ground and kicking on with my hips like that because it just puts too much pressure on the joint. Peter, you got a question?
Well, no, it just seems kind of weird, that rotation, because it seems like your back is to the opponent for a brief period when you're rotating that way. It just seems kind of weird, but.
Well, that's the way they do it.
I know, it's the way.
That's the way they do it. Mark, question?
I mean, the rotation over the front side could also be a protection act because you don't want to expose your belly while you turn.
Correct.
Which makes you weak. And this is why they turn the back up, so the belly down. That's
a good point. All right, good. Masa, let's see yours from the reverse punch. Other leg. There you go. Dropping down. Right leg down. Kick. Flop over. Kick. And then step out toward me. Double tate shuto. Okay. And then looking this way too when you're done. Yep. Okay. Let's go from there. All right. So I'm going to switch it now to you guys following me. Okay. So let's start actually from the beginning. Unsu. Itch. E. Sun. Shi. Go. Rook. Hitch hutch. Kuju. Ichni. Sanshi. Okay, down. Mashigiri. Flop it over. Mashigiri and double tate shuto. Okay, toward the front of your room. Switch up your feet. We're going to hit with an uchiyuke that is a haito. This way. We're going to switch up our feet and do that with our left hand. Itch. And bring the other hand back, palm facing the back. Switch up again, same thing. And then haito to the neck. 1. Okay. So let's go back to double tate shuto. Switch up legs. 1. Hands opposite each other. 2. And haito 3. Okay, now the next one is a maigiri. So it looks like this. Watch first once. My giddy. Okay, I'm going to kick. When I pull back, I am going to switch. When I pull back, I'm going to switch up and bring my hand up, same side as my kicking side, as a sotuki going the other direction. So I'm striking, 1, pull all this in, 2, and then, sorry, hold on. 1, 2, 3. So opposite side blocking sotuki. Okay, so if I get my left hand out, haito, I'm going to kick, turn it around. My right hand is going to block, land backwards, and reverse punch. Okay, so we got haito facing the front of your room, kick with the left, sotuki with the right. Ich, knee turn around, facing the back of your room, reverse punch. Make sure your left leg is back. Now, haito toward the front of the room again. Now, left leg is in front. Now, this time my right leg is kicking. So my left leg is going, or left hand is going to do the sotuki. Ich, ni, san. And put your right leg back. Okay, and then stand up, double down block, bring your left leg back, and your feet together. Okay, this is kind of an intermediate, or this is kind of like the middle of the kata right now. Okay? All right, so let's go back to the last reverse punch. Going back to the other, to the back, 2 mashi-geris. Ich, change it up. Ni, double tate shuto. All right, switch it up. Haito, pull the hand back. Haito again. Pull the hand back, strike haito to the neck. Okay, kicking left, blocking right. Ich, ni, san. Switch it up again. Right hand, striking haito, left leg forward, kicking right, blocking left. Ich, ni, san. Shi. 2 arms together and down block. All right, questions to there? All right, so let's just keep going for a couple more. So double down block, facing the back of the room. Okay, reach up with your left as you step out with the left. Okay, then I'm going to come up with the right, down block, or hammer fist. You could argue it could be hammer fist. Then we're going to do a double twist. 2 down blocks. So down block, still at the 45-degree angle. Okay, tate shuto, 45 degrees toward the front of your room. Okay, now I'm going to take my right hand, I'm going to bring it up a little bit, change to front stance, bringing my hands like this. Okay, I'm going to do a thrusting front kick. Eight, ki, pull the hands back in, left, right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, left and right. Okay, let's go back to the double down block. Okay, step out 45 degrees, lift the left hand. Okay, now lift the right as you step in, down block. So there's a total of 3 down blocks. 1, 2, 3. Rotate, rotate. Ich, tate shuto, 45 degrees to the front left. Okay, swing it in, shote. Okay, thrusting my geri, and then left, right, ki in this one. All right. Let's go from the beginning. Yes, mijo.
Kick, kiai, or punch. 逆突き kiai, or 追い
No,
はき
the kick. Ki and the kick.
K on a kick. Okay.
Yeah, and a kick. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's hoop. Itch. E. She. Go. Rock. Hitchhutch. Kuju. Ichni. Sanshi. Go. Kick. Mashigiri. Flop it over. Kick. Mashigiri. And 2 tate shutos. Looking to the front of your room. Over your right side. Switch it up. Haito, pull back. Haito, pull back again. Strike Haito. Okay, kick left, block right. Ich, ni, san. Ich, Haito the other way toward the back or toward the front. Ich, ni, san. Should have left leg forward. Double down block, pull your left leg back. Reach up 45 degrees, up, down. 2 down blocks, twist, twist. And then tate shuto 45, left, front. Shote, kick thrusting, kia heap. All right, one more time from the beginning. Let me take a look and then we'll finish it up. We're nearly close. We're nearly there. All right, here we go. Unsu. Come on. Itch. Go ahead all the way out to the end. Yep. That one you should go on your own because it's kind of your own breath. And then when you finish there, you should probably go on your own too to the next one. Boom, boom. Go, Mark. All right, Masa, squeeze your thighs. There you go. Itch. An. Sheep. Gorak. Titach. Kuju. Ichni. San. She. Go. Double tate shuto. Look this way, Peter. There you go. Itch. Switch up. Masa, send your hand back like this. There you go. Ni. San. And strike, Mark. Yep. Peter, you have the wrong leg forward. And make a haito with your left arm. There you go. Now kick left and block right. Now, Peter, you're turning the wrong way. There you go, block right and then punch. Good. Punch. All right. Haito mate. Itch. Now, Peter, turn mate. Mate, strike toward me. Haito. Haito. You got 2 of these. Now, the other hand. Kick right, block left. Itch, knee, san. There you go. Turn, turn, turn. And reverse punch. Itch. Bring your hands back. Nope. Bring your hands back, Peter. And there you go. Go off to the left side. Raise your left hand. Down block right. Twist, twist. Peter, you have to step forward with your right. Now twist, twist. Good. Itch. Tate shuto, 45 degrees to your front left. Good. Shote, itch. Okay, so Peter, this is down here like this, a little lower, quite a bit lower. There you go. Now, thrusting kick, left and right punch. Itch, knee, san. Left, right. No. Left, right. Good. All right, Peter, every way you could do it wrong. You got them all in there. All right, let's try one more time from the beginning, and we'll try and finish it up here. Okay. So just a couple things, Peter. When you're doing these kicks from the haito, okay, I'm going to turn with the direction of the kick that I'm going here. So if I'm going that way, I'm going to bring this leg over and bring this kick over to the other side, so that I'm aiming toward the back side of wherever my kick came from with my knee after I'm done. Okay? All right, let's try one more time from the beginning, and then we'll finish it up. Kamai. All right, from here, take this all the way to the poke downward. Itch. Knee. And do your own poke downward after this. Sun. Shigo. Rook hitch. Hachiku. Itch knee. Itch. Knee. And 2 tate shutos. Okay, switch up. Haito. Pull the hand back. 1. So your right hand should be behind you, palm facing the back. Switch it up 2, 3. All right. So if you're kicking left, you're going to continue around the circle as if you're stepping around. Kick left, block right. Itch, knee, sun. Should have your right leg forward. Doing a reverse punch with your left. There you go. Haito the other way. Itch, front of your rim. Okay, kick right, block left. Itch, knee, reverse punch sun with your right punch. Right punch, Peter. There you go. And stand up, double down block. Okay, reach up with your left. Okay, step through, down block with your right. Twist, twist. Itch, tate, shuto, 45 to the left, front. Shote. Okay. Thrusting kick, pull, and then kiai on the kick. Itch, right, left, right. All right, stepping from the front left corner to the back, down block kibarachi. And then haito high. Okay, then step again to the back, shuto, haito high, reverse punch shift. Okay, tate shuto to the back of the room. Okay, this one is the fun one too. So we're going to take this and we're going to bring this all the way around. I want you to just turn yourself to the front of the room. Okay, make a Mikazuki Geri. Put your foot down, still facing the back of the room, and drop your left leg back. Left leg back, Peter. There you go. Now turn and look for a second. Right hand comes up. Wauke, left leg goes forward. Right hand is high, left hand is low. Switch. Step forward again. Sanchin dachi. Left hand is high, right hand is low. Okay. Then amate, agyuke, reverse punch in the zenkutsudachi. Kiai, hey. And then stand up. Double down block. Okay, so let's go back to tate shuto 45. Left front corner. Shote 1. Okay. Thrusting kick, kiai, left, right, itch knee. Step to the back, down block, kibarachi. Shift away, high haito. Step through again to the back of the room. Low shuto. Haito shift reverse punch. Tate shuto to the back of the room. Furodachi. Okay. Now we're going to pivot around, all the way around, drop your right foot and down. Right hand up. Wauke, left leg forward. Step left leg forward. There you go. Wauke again, right leg forward. Okay, Agyuke, reverse punch. Kia, 8, and finish. Okay. Any questions? That's the whole kata. We got time for one more time to go through it. Miho, you have a question?
So we did this kata, like a step-by-step jumping exercise you had in the past, I think.
Yeah.
Today doesn't have that time, but I wanted to know
Yeah,
how.
we could do that maybe on Tuesday.
All right, thank you.
Okay. I'm going to come back to Unsu on Tuesday, so maybe we can take some time as part of the basics or combinations time to break down that
Jumping,
jump.
yeah.
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 Okay. All
Thank
right,
you.
good. All right, let's go through it one last time, and we'll call it a day. All right, I'm going to leave this in the pain mode so you guys can see yourselves. All right, here we go. Let's help. It's knee. Sun. Shigo. Rokich. Hachiku. Juich. It's knee. Sun. Shi. Gorok. Hitch. Hachiku. Reverse punch, Peter. Reverse punch. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Reverse punch again. Put your left leg or right leg back, Peter. Reverse punch right. There you go. Itch. Double down block. Itch. Step through, Peter. There you go. Twist, twist. Tate shuto. Itch. Ni shote. San. Hype. Itch. Step through. Down block. Kibara. Haito high. Shift. Itch. Low shuto. Haito high. Reverse punch. Tate shuto. Back of the room. Hey, Mikazuki Gary, all the way around, drop with your right leg, itch, and down. Right hand comes up, wauke, left leg steps forward. 2, 3, 4, ki, 8, emba, os. All right, Peter, when you make that turn, drop your right foot and put your left foot back. So if I'm here, I got my left leg forward. Left leg forward, I'm going to come around, all the way around. Put my right foot down, drop my left foot. No, other way. Other turner, all the way still to the back of the room. You got to go all the way around. No. Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. No, that's right, yeah. So show me again from the tate shuto, left leg forward. Back of the room, back of the room, back of the room. There you go. All right, bring your right leg up and go all the way around till you're facing the back of the room again. Face the back of the room. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Now put your right foot down and then shoot your left leg back. There you go. Yep. That's it. Okay? All right.
That's a 360 on that one?
That is a 360.
Okay.
But if you think about it, though, the actual lift happens at about 270. Okay, because you still got to get yourself turned first and then hop over to be able to do that. So you got to get yourself to at least 90 degrees that way to be able to do it. Okay. Some of these guys, you know, that are Miho size, just fly in the air because they got no body mass to throw in the air. But they got really strong legs still. So.
Really?
All right. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for coming, Mark. Glad to see you back. You too, Peter. Give our best to Nicole. And we will see some of you again on Tuesday. All right. So have a nice weekend, and more to come on Tuesday. Have a great time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye bye,
Yeah.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Have a great
Have a good one.
weekend.
Bye, guys.